Okay, we are live. A pleasant afternoon to each and every one of you. We all hope that you are well and safe this afternoon. Good afternoon to our Zoom participants and good afternoon to our Facebook Live viewers. Don't forget to like and share our e learning session this afternoon. So, welcome to another series of our Virtual Summit PH Bounce Back HR. And this is another live webinar series for a cause, of course, brought to you by Ariba Academy. So, our topic for this afternoon is breakthrough in times of crisis, how to maintain a positive state of mind during the COVID-19 pandemic. My name is Irish Malanda Samson, and I would like to introduce to you our moderator, Mr. Howell Mabalot. Good afternoon, Sir
Hello,
Howell.
good afternoon, Miss Irish. Beautiful as ever.
Thank you. So, Sir Howell, let's
Yes,
start our session now. Please join
sure.
me in welcoming our participants who are watching overseas from out of the country, of course. They are from Melbourne, Australia, Calgary, Canada, Tung Chung, Hong Kong, Bengaluru, India, Durgapur, India, Lalitpur, Nepal, Doha, Qatar, Changi Rise Condominium, Singapore, Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, Miami, Florida, San Antonio City in Texas, St. Louis City in Missouri, and Honolulu, Hawaii, United States. Thank you for watching our e-learning session and joining us this afternoon. So, in order for us to have a smooth flow of our e-learning session, here are the house rules. We would like to know who are the first time viewers of our webinar this afternoon. So please type in hi in the chat box now. Let's check. Let us know where you from as well. Miss Charisse, Danica Hernandez. Okay, good afternoon. Mia, Mildred, Leia, Dexter. Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to our e-learning session. Miss Eden Vita, Priscilla Dison, Maria Margarita Yao. Good afternoon. Hello, Melvin from Laguna, Charisse from Las Piñas. Okay. And let's do a sound check. You will be needing a good quality headset. And please use the following codes. Type in 111 to show if you can hear us loud and clear. Good afternoon, Alex. Okay. Jose Beroya, 111. Loud and clear and audible. Okay. So 222 means you cannot hear us or no sound at all. 2121 means the sound is breaking up, and question mark if you don't understand anything. We will be having a quick break later after the presentation of our guest speaker and before we move on to our question and answer portion. Participants' microphones will be temporarily disabled by the administrator during discussion to avoid interruptions. Questions will be entertained after each topic of the session. For questions and clarifications during the provided time after each topic, please click the raise hand button for the administrator to enable the microphone for live questions. Type in your questions at the Q&A box. One question at a time will be entertained. For comments and feedback, please scan this QR code. This will be directed to our feedback form. Please send us your comments, suggestions, and topics to discuss in order for us to have a smooth flow of our e-learning session. And now, we have invited another global motivational keynote speaker, the Happy Doctor, Mr. Howell Mabalot. Please introduce our speaker.
Of course. Thank you so much, Miss Irish, for the honors of introducing our speaker, who I have personally met almost a year ago during the Philippine HR Congress, powered by Ariva Academy. Our speaker for today is an inspiring motivational speaker and consultant who shares practical strategies from his 28 plus years of professional experience and his ongoing global research in leadership, personal growth, and organizational transformation. His clients have found his speeches to be inspirational, his counseling to be transformational, and his consulting to be impactful, earning him the title of the Happy Doctor. He has spoken at some of the most influential events and Fortune 100 businesses in the world. Without further ado, let's all welcome Dr. Suresh Devnani. Hello,
Hi everyone,
sir.
thank you.
Nice
Thank
to see
you.
you again, Sir Suresh.
Thank you. So I'm speaking to you from sunny Boracay.
Yes, you are.
I wish we all could be here in Boracay, but I'm actually speaking to you from Singapore. But I felt why not bring the sun to you?
Why not? Why not? I suddenly missed Boracay now because of
Why
your
not?
backdrop.
Thank you, Howell. It's nice to be here with you all again, even
It's,
though through virtually, but I hope
yeah.
I will catch you virtually somehow today. Thank
And
you.
this is the second best thing, Dr. Suresh. And what I remember about you is not only your beautiful and impactful stories a year ago, but also your generosity. You have given us your business card, and the catch is it has this chamomile tea that I have picked, which
That's
has
nice.
relaxed me that particular night, and that's unforgettable. I love it.
Thank you, Howell. I love you too. You're an amazing person.
You are. You are even more. So, Sir Suresh, I understand that you will be pausing. I think you'll be posting a link of the materials.
That's correct. There is a workbook that follows this class actually. I'm not
Okay.
sure if anybody has actually downloaded the workbook. But if
Okay.
not, please download the notebook because it'll help you. It's a great book that I have
Mhm.
made especially for this program. So do take,
Wow.
yeah. So I want you people to actually take this book back home and then learn from there too. Because there are
Okay.
some things that you might miss today during the presentation because we only have a limited an hour time. Let me just see because
It
are
is
you
here
seeing my
now.
screen? Can you see my
Yes.
screen there? You can see my screen?
We see the screen, sir, and at the same time, at the chat box for our participants, please access the link so that you can download the workbook generously given to us for free by Dr. Suresh Devnani. So, sir, here's
Oh,
what will happen. You
okay.
may still see me in the Zoom room, but the Facebook Live audience, the YouTube live streaming, and the LinkedIn streaming will only see you and your presentation. So I will be the wind beneath your wings.
Okay.
And
I'm
you
not
may
see. Wait. Can you see the slideshow already?
right now we're seeing the share slide screen.
Okay. So
A
there
while
is
back,
something that
a while
just give me
back.
a second.
Sure, no problem,
Okay.
sir.
We have to fix this technical issue, but we'll fix it. Let
Ayan,
me stop share
we're
and then
seeing
start
it now,
again.
sir. Yes.
Okay. Let me do it again. Share the screen.
Beautiful. We're seeing it now, sir. You may want to press the.
Okay. There is an issue here again. Let me do it again.
Anyway, so what we're
Okay. You
seeing now,
fixed it.
sir, again is the.
Okay. So do you see the screen? Because it's supposed to work differently. Wait 1 second.
It's okay, sir. This is a common thing to happen. So don't you
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah.
And our
No worries.
participants understand. Like what I always say, this is the beauty of live webinars.
Right. Yes. Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Why not? Just give me a second. Let's do this again.
Sure, no problem, sir. Take your time. And in the meantime, our participants, you may want. Okay, sir, can
To
you click
download
the
the book.
slide share? Download the
Yeah.
book. And Dr. Suresh, can you click the slide share?
Yes, I did. Okay. 1
Slide
minute.
share.
Nope.
Just
Okay.
slideshow start.
Okay. 1 second, my friend.
Mhm. So in the meantime, for our participants, please
Yeah, this is good
start
to download the book. Yeah.
downloading the workbook, and that's given to you for free. So just like an ordinary PowerPoint presentation, sir, once you get the deck open, you can just click the begin slideshow. If
Sure. Yes, I did. Because I don't see the video. Okay. No, I missed out your video now. There's something going on that is changing that. 1 second. Because it was working fine earlier when you did this
so
test.
there's a slideshow.
Yeah. Slide going on.
There are
Then I lose out
tabs.
the video. Yeah.
There are tabs.
Okay, something has changed here.
Okay. So in the meantime, I would like to ask Sir Jeff, our technical engineer, to communicate directly to Dr. Suresh.
Yes, please. Thank you. Sorry.
Because it's okay, sir.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Fine. Perfect. So we are back in action. That's nice to see. Okay.
We are.
So let's start with an intention of the day. As we are talking about positivity, I said, why don't we set with this intention? So positive within me is protecting me from my negativity. I know there's a lot of negative news going on out there right now, but we have to stay in the state where we see everything as an opportunity for us to expand and grow. So thank you for coming to this event today, and I hope I could share with you things that you could actually benefit from. Thank you. Okay, so how many of you are actually being affected by COVID-19 right now? And how are you being affected?
Okay, participants, you might want to type in your answer at the chat box. The question again, Sir Suresh, is how are you affected? How do they feel? They feel scared?
Okay, so let's go to the next slide, okay? Yeah,
okay,
here we go. So here is your audience poll. So you have 4 options right now. You can select, are you scared right now? Are you feeling helpless? Or somewhat feeling calm? Or some of you might be even feeling optimistic. And be honest.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Suresh. So for our participants here at the Zoom room, choose among the 4 choices of being scared or helpless or calm or optimistic. You're given a minute to answer the poll question. And for our Facebook Live, which I'm monitoring personally right now, you can also answer via the comment box.
Looks most likely that you are saying scared, but there are quite a few optimistic also. Very nice.
All right.
That's good.
And then we'll be seeing the result.
Okay.
Here it
is. Majority, you have about 44% that are feeling scared. Okay, so good. So you're in the right place. If you're feeling scared, I hope by the end of this webinar, you will feel more optimistic and go back and work on this. All right. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, sir, right now,
let's go.
Our technical team is controlling your PowerPoint, so you can
perfect.
You will just need to say next, and our technical team will do this for you. Thank you.
Perfect. So definitely, as you said earlier from the polls, that there's over 44% who are kind of scared. So this fear of COVID-19 is on a rise for sure. It started with some people who never thought it was going to become such a serious problem. But right now, we see it's a global pandemic and it's hurting us financially, mentally, physically, and for some people spiritually also, because you can't go to church or temple or whatever place of worship that you attend. So it is affecting you, and this is on a rise right now. Next.
Okay, sir. So there's this is the beauty of live webinars. We have our technical team has just informed me that you are given the access to control your slides now.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so this Oh, I think better you do it from the. Okay, I'm still unable to change my slides. Okay. So how do we stay positive? It's not an easy thing, especially with the amount of knowledge and news being thrown at us every day. Next. So let's define what positive means, because a lot of people don't know what positive means. So it's full of hope and confidence. So how many of you actually are full of hope and confidence right now that you see a brighter future actually from this? That you are learning new things that will actually make you even better in the next year, 6 months, or 2 years from now. So this is what's needed. We really need to have some real solid confidence that we are going to expand and grow. And also hope. Because one good thing about the Philippines is we have a lot of people who are religious, who love God, and I'm sure hope will come through that. Thank you. Next. So let me teach you one simple trick today. Clapping is supposed to actually help you mentally, boost your immunity, and also regulate blood pressure. Especially, wouldn't it be nice that we could do that at home right now? So let's clap our hands. So if you do this for 30 minutes a day, you're actually boosting your mental wellness, boosting your immunity, and regulating your blood pressure. And doesn't it make you feel happier already? Yeah.
It
so isn't it nice? So this is your first gift. You have this thing which you can do every day, especially when you wake up in the morning to thank the Lord or the divine or whoever you believe in, that You are well. You are already blessed by being alive. All right, let's move on. So one more thing I want to say. So whenever you see that sign with that two hands, so please clap when I say to. Okay. So it'll keep you
Okay.
active this way. Thank you. So the first mindset secret I'm going to teach you is acknowledge your feelings. A lot of people are hiding their feelings, and that's why they are feeling miserable. The whole idea is if you are feeling scared, share that thought. Share it with whoever you feel confident and comfortable to share with. Don't hide it. Because what happens is eventually this will cause you anxiety, even take you to burnout or even depression. And you need to release this energy. So find some friend or family member you trust and tell them that you're going through that particular feeling. So this is something that's very, very powerful and it's helped me a lot. So whenever I feel there is something that bothers me, I share it with my wife or my children who are able to actually calm me down or suggest to me ideas that might help me. So remember this, acknowledge your feelings. Positive mindset, secret number one. Okay, let's move on to the second one. Next slide. Okay, so the next slide here. So the second thing is limit your time on social media and newsfeed. Now we are so bombarded with social media. An average Filipino spends about 9.5 hours on social media, and right now maybe even more. Because what happens? You have nothing else to do. You're sitting at home all day long in front of a TV screen or looking at the newspaper or getting all these feeds from Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, or whatever other social media handles that you follow. Limit that time. Spend only like about a half an hour every morning if you really want to know what's going on with the world. But then let it go because the world is not going to change that much. So just spend about half an hour in managing those ideas that come to you. And also be careful from where you get your information. A lot of WhatsApp messages are false. They're giving you false information and hope. Do not take those too seriously because that's going to actually hurt you mentally. Thank you. Next slide. Now, this is a key one. So, positive mindset secret 3, stay connected with family and friends. And thanks to Zoom, Facebook Messenger, and all the other mediums that we have available right now, we can even connect with people who are overseas or people who might be stuck at another home in the Philippines versus you can't go visit them. And this is very important and it's free. So why not? So what I do is averagely I spend an hour with my father. I spend 30 minutes in the morning with him, 30 minutes in the evening. So this way we keep connected and we talk about all the things that are bothering us or, we are dealing with every day. But you could do this with friends as well because I know Filipino people love connecting with friends. So why not? I've been having virtual teas. I've been having virtual cocktail hours with my friends. So this is a good suggestion for you. So pretend you are meeting them physically. Dress up, put your perfume or cologne on. So feel like you're going there to meet them, but you're meeting them virtually. Hold a drink and cheers together. Wouldn't that be a nice thing? So great. So let's move to the next slide. So now the next slide is Positive Mindset 64, stays active. Now it's not about exercising at home, but actually doing something that you're learning from. So picking up some classes overline. There are a lot of amazing classes being offered for free right now. So pick up new stuff instead of wasting time on things that you don't learn from. Staying active also from home is easy. You can even dribble a basketball like this guy is planning to do in the photo. And you could even do sit-ups, whatever the things that you want. In fact, you should be losing weight. I know most of you might be gaining weight right now because you'll be eating more because you're at home more. But try to lose some weight right now because you are going to get back in the real world and you don't want to not be able to fit in your clothes. All right, next slide. Positive mindset secret 5. Take time to relax. See, right now you are being blessed with this extra time. So sleep as many hours that you feel comfortable, but do take an afternoon nap, recharge. Because what happens is our afternoon sleep actually boosts our immunity and also our mind. So why not take that an opportunity? Relax, read books, do things that you would normally not have time to do. This is the best time to do them now. Make this into a habit or a pattern so you can grow from here. Thank you. Next slide. Okay, here we go. Positive mindset 6. Be creative and have some fun. So like here, Mr. Bean is smiling at you. Try to do something fun. I'm not just saying playing TV games and all that, but like maybe spend time with your family playing Scrabble, Monopoly, or other games that actually are interactive, where you get to share thoughts and shout, scream, because you need to release this energy in you. All right. Thank you. Next slide. So this is a recap of the positive mindset secret. So the first one, as I said, was acknowledge your feelings. The second one is limit your time on social media and news. Third one is stay connected with family and friends. Stay active. Take time to relax. And the sixth one is be creative and have some fun. So all these are going to help you boost your positive mindset. Okay, next slide. So we are not here actually only to talk about positivity. I actually want to share with you how to break through at this time. To expand or even break through the limitations you might have placed on yourself in the past. This is the best time because you have time to reflect, time to be with yourself. You are not only busy traveling or commuting to your work or work that goes from 9 and goes until the evening, the late hours. Right now you have time. So why not use this to expand and break through? So I'm going to share with you a little story about myself. So at least I prove to you how I broke through my own misery. Okay. Next slide. So when was the last time you were happy? Now ask this you from yourself. See, a lot of people might say, I'm happy, but when was it the time that you really felt complete, that you had a greater sense? I'd like to do a quick poll here to see how many people last felt happy. Or you're not feeling happy right now. Okay, so the first one will be 1 month, 1 year, or even longer. So truly happy, okay? That's the slide we are looking at. All right, let's have a quick poll.
Okay, so it's a quick
So
poll.
are you happy or you're not happy? Okay, quickly.
Okay.
Are you feeling happy or you're not feeling happy?
So when you're happy, kindly type in yes at the chat box, your participants.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. No,
Okay,
yes, 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 no. We have one no, one's neutral.
Okay.
Okay. So quite happy.
That's good. So
No.
you really are the place which calls Philippines place to have fun. That's nice. Thank you. All right, great. So let's move on. So I was not happy. Okay, let me come to the straight to the point. I was 29. I had a trophy wife. Look at that beautiful lady, my son, my daughter, but I was miserable. I had all the millions I wanted, but I felt incomplete. I felt there was no reason for me to be alive. So let's click. Can you press the click? Yeah, so I was feeling, okay? And I fell into depression and I felt lost. I felt there was no reason for me to be alive. And this brought me down. And I was hiding in my room all day long. I just became antisocial. I hated myself. And I kept trying to think about how to kill myself. So I did attempt twice to kill myself even. Okay, next slide.
Help me, please. Help me now, or let me kill myself.
So this is what I told God one night, that if you're not going to help me now, I'm going to kill myself tomorrow morning because I'm done with this. I can't handle this anymore. So how many of you might be feeling this kind of pressure right now that you might have lost your job or you have seen some family member gone? It is not an easy time right now. And I'm just trying to make you feel that I'm also human. I'm not a Superman. I also release my own energies. You know, I need to talk about it. So this is when I went through my own troubles. So next slide. So next morning, God sent me an angel. This is my son. He comes to me. I know you're not happy, Baba. So he calls me Baba. So he said, you're not happy. So I got my answer. Next slide. So he told me, go find your happiness. A lot of people think that you might find happiness in the misery you have. But my son told me, no, you need to go on a journey. Go figure it out. So next slide. So 3 weeks later, I was on a plane. Next slide. Going to India. Now, which is known as the most spiritual place in the world. I went to meet gurus there and I told them, hey, teach me how to be happy. So I met this guy. We started talking for about 30 minutes. But he said, I can't make you happy. I'm miserable myself. I need money too. See, I can't even sit down in the rain right now. I need an umbrella. I don't think I'm the guy for you. Next slide. I went to meet all these motivational spiritual speakers like Lisa Nichols. I told her, I'm willing to give you myself, but teach me how to be happy. Lisa Nichols was a very strong candidate who worked on a secret as well. I thought maybe she had the secret to make me happy again. I said, take all the money I have, but make me happy. She goes, honey, I'm not the girl for you. Move on, next slide. I even met Donald Walsh, who wrote the books on Author of the Conversation with God. So I thought maybe he was spoken to God and he knows exactly. He said, son, I can't make you happy. Go find it on yourself. So next slide. I even met with Dr. Brian Weiss. I told him, bring me in the past. Show me why am I not happy right now. He says, you are too left-brained. I can't bring you back in the past. Go find your happiness on your own. Next slide. I even met Tibetan lamas. I told them, teach me how to be happy. They said, go find it on yourself. Next. Even I went to Peru and I spoke to the shaman. One slide back. One slide back, yeah. So I met these Peruvian shaman people. I told them how to be happy. They said it comes from within. Go find it yourself. Next slide. So eventually, after 2 years of roaming around the world, I ended up back in India at the Golden Temple. And I was sitting on the cold marble floor. I told God, I spent 2 years trying to find to be happy. If you don't answer to me, I'm going back home. I'm fed up. I can't do this anymore. So, next slide. While closing my eyes, praying to the Almighty, these lights started to glow in my eyes. Next slide. And there's candle lit everywhere. Next slide. And I was passed on this wisdom that before you can find the true happiness, you need to unlock the gate of your life, the gate that you are blocking yourself from reaching. So this is what I'm going to teach you, how you can break through today and break through that you can actually grow and expand in this lifetime. Because we all need to break through this gate right now. I know it's hard to stay at home. The social distancing will be no easy task as well, even though we are safe at home right now. But once you are actually back in the real world, I don't know if you have looked at the photos right now. Even when we go on elevators, we actually have to stare at the panel. We are not allowed to stare at each other. So it's going to be quite difficult. So today I'm going to teach you the GATE method. So it is blended on 4 ideas. So gratitude, acceptance, truth, and empathy. I know these might sound like great, difficult, challenging tasks, but actually they're quite easy to do as long as you want to break through in life. You are the only one holding yourself from limitations. So if you really want to change, you have to change yourself. So let's go to the next slide. So the first one is gratitude. Now, gratitude actually grounds us. It makes us feel happy from the instant that we start thanking for all the things we have. Aren't you thankful that you were blessed with another day today? You're able to wake up happy and be here today to learn from me. And the ideas I'm going to share with you today will hopefully uplift your spirit so you can do even better tomorrow. So gratitude requires us to be thankful of all the moments, ones that we have actually already enjoyed, ones we are going to enjoy, and even ones we will never enjoy. Be thankful for all. Life is not supposed to be an easy ride. It's supposed to be a ride to learn. So even though you might feel that life is challenging right now, but you'll learn from this. In 2 years' time, you'll smile and laugh about it. Oh, I learned so many great things while I was stuck at home. Oh, I got to spend so much more time with my family. Oh, I was able to write my book. Oh, I could do this. Oh, I finally learned how to make some new dishes at home. I was a lousy cook before, but now I'm a great cook. So you are learning new things. How many of you are actually cooking at home right now? A lot must have. I know my father is cooking at home. The guy was not even used to it. He used to eat out 90% of the time. So he's making good food right now. So, we are actually improving. Even though while being home, we are reflecting. Aren't you actually getting better experiences with God right now? Just asking for help, blessings. Because you're already being blessed if you're at home right now. You are healthy. You don't have COVID-19. I lost a close relative last month from COVID-19. So we are still blessed. And I hope nobody loses any relative right now. It's not an easy task. It's not easy. Let's go to the next slide. So for those who are leaders here and coming from the work environment, so this is an effective way to show gratitude and appreciation at workspace. So now for leaders or managers that are out here, I felt why not add something also which you can use to improve your work experience. So here are 3 ideas I'm going to share with you. So the first thing you can do today is to thank all your employees and make it a nice personal note. Make sure it's signed. I don't know if the post office is working in the Philippines. If not, then what you do is make a nice email, but make sure your signature is underneath it. And then call them back as well. Tell them, I personally would like to thank you for writing out this experience with me. Because see, what will happen is you will build loyalty. Right now, the only thing missing is trust. So trying thank you to your employees will show them that you really care for them. And that's what you need. And then, see, this will also add the recognition that they seek. Would it be nice that somebody says, yes, your work is being appreciated? I know a lot of you are working from home, and actually work from home is more productive in some cases because whenever you're on your laptop, you're actually working full time. You can't slack off for those people so at least you are there full time. And whenever you're off, you're off. And then also be a great time for you to connect with your employees one-on-one to find out what are they seeking. And a lot of them are seeking deeper meaning at work. They're not only seeking higher salaries. See, they're already feeling blessed that they have a job right now. So they actually want more than that. They are looking for meaning from work. And as a great leader or a manager, you can show them that you care. And that care will help you expand. Because a company that thrives is one that works as one. It's a united company. That's how we grow. Okay, great. Next slide. The next one is acceptance. Now, how many of you are having a tough time right now accepting yourself? I know some of you might be going, oh, I'm not white enough. Oh, I'm not as beautiful as before. I've gained some weight. See, this self-acceptance is a very crucial element. See, before you ask people to accept you, you must accept yourself. And if you don't accept yourself, what will happen is you'll keep blaming others for this negativity. Self-acceptance builds stamina. It builds confidence. And if you remember, the other one was, what does positive require? It requires confidence. So if you have confidence in yourself, I'm sure you will persevere. And you will actually come out stronger from COVID-19 than ever before. So next slide. Now, this is another crucial thing. How truthful are you today? Now, if you are fearful, express that fear. Be open about it. Because if you keep lying about it, what will happen is you are actually building more fear in you. You are stopping yourself from doing great things. I know times are tough, but times are tough for a reason because they are here for you to learn from. These challenges are here to expand you. So this is a crucial time for you. So see this as an opportune time to expand. Growth. Growth is crucial because what will happen is when you are truthful to yourself, you can also become agile. And this is a very important trait right now at work as well. People are expected to be agile. I know some of people might have lost their jobs or might have been furloughed by these companies because they're not paying you salary, but you're still working for them. And maybe there will be some deductions. But be honest with your employees and employers at the same time. That, hey, please accept me if I can only take a minor deduction in my salary because I need to survive too. So have open communication with your employees. At the same time, have open communication with your employer because we have to be open to come to a common ground. It's very easy for a company to let go of people. But wouldn't it be nice if we can actually do a minor deduction in salary but keep everybody still working? Because we have to stay united now. Let's go to the next slide. So for workspace, truth is not what we are seeking. It's trust. Trust is what's going to build that happiness and well-being at workspace. So the gratitude gate unlocking for the company is actually the T stands for trust. So trust is something very important, as I said earlier. If there is trust between the leadership and employees, we actually have a company that thrives. And this is a key element here. Companies that thrive build trust at work. All right, thank you. Move on to the next slide. Now, this is a crucial element here again, empathy. Empathy is actually being in somebody else's shoes, feeling their pain. Now, during COVID-19, great leaders have felt the pain of their employees. In fact, most senior leaders are taking a pay cut or even not taking a pay this year. They are willing to let go of their salary so their employees can still get paid fully. So this is what's required. Of course, I don't expect every leader in the world to go and give away their salary. They might need it too. But at least take the steps to look at how you could do something different for them by actually taking this on yourself. because you might have actually built up a income already, which can last you another year. But your employees might be only stay for another 1, 2 months. So look at if you could help them some way. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, we need to keep motivating our employees, because as a leader, you can only inspire them. And all your people are looking for great leaders who can lead them out of this COVID-19. Thank you. Next slide. So this is what you could do at work, because I always keep bringing a slide in for those who are coming in from the leadership or manager. Right now, what is crucial is listen to your employees. I mean, listen carefully. Because what happens is sometimes on Zoom, you can't feel the emotions because you can only see a face. So what you need to do is ask them, how are you feeling emotionally? And tell them, I'm not going to judge you. Be clear and cut about that. No one should be judging no one right now. Even senior leaders are getting tough times. Because I've been working with a lot of great leaders right now. In fact, they are feeling scared and they are in anxiety mode too. So they don't know how to steer through this thing. It's not an easy task. Nobody's actually gone through a COVID-19 before. At least no one alive, because the last pandemic we had was over 200 years. And I don't think any of us were alive that time. So this crisis is something unique. And I'm sure more crises like this will come in the future. So it's great time to learn how we could learn from this COVID-19 now. So in the future, we'll be better prepared. So the second one, so whenever you are expecting somebody to treat you nicely, you treat them back that way you prefer them to treat you. So I mean, really treating them well. And I want you to smile. Smile is magical. So just me smiling at you right now will make you happy already. Okay? The third thing, turn the table. Always think about what the other person is thinking. How are they behaving? How are they being affected emotionally? Because see, the truth here is very simple. If you can feel their pain, you can better serve them. If you only expect their pain to be a common pain, then it's not going to help you, neither them. And at the end, they might think this person doesn't care for me. And as great leaders, we must care for our people first. Thank you. Next slide. Okay. So this is the first gift I'm going to give you today. Next slide. Oh, hey, clap for the gift. See, that's why there was a clap hand. Oh, hey. Okay. Can you pause that 1 minute? Can you pause that?
Can you pause it for a minute, admin, technical director?
Okay. So for this exercise, what we're going to do, I want you to stand up, all the guests today. Put your hand on your heart, because what I'm going to do is this is a guided meditation in a way. So we are going to actually rewind back to when we were innocent, okay? So I know you have absorbed a lot of negative energy. I want to bring you back as a child. So in a way, you feel more positive this way by letting go of all the negative energy that has been compiled on you last 3-4 minutes. All right? Is everybody ready? Hand on your heart. Okay, let's start. Thank you. Now let's move on. Let's talk about this slide, okay? Before we move on to the second gift, let's talk about that experience that you had. The whole idea is when you go back to the innocent times, you let go of all the problems that you have built up in your life. So COVID-19 is a built up, and we can't blame anybody for it. And I know there are countries that are blaming each other for the mistakes that has taken place. But the truth is we cannot blame anybody. This is an experience we all needed to learn from. That's why it's a global pandemic. And it's the only way we can actually eradicate this problem is when we stay united. We don't see any difference between people. We stay and grow together as one big, larger community. Eventually, we will find a vaccine. That's a guaranteed thing. We've always found a vaccine. We don't know if it's going to be in 6 months' time, a year's time, or maybe 2 years' time. But if we stay united, I'm sure we all will benefit this way. There's no wrong in actually virtual communication. In fact, virtual communication has made us more productive right now. In fact, there are more meetings taking place right now through Zoom than ever before. We are more connected today than we were ever before. So today, anytime I want to talk to somebody, Zoom, and I'm there in action. And when we can physically see somebody's face, we do better because we can express our thoughts better. So I'm sure you all are benefiting this way. And I don't know how many of you actually are working from home, but I'm sure whoever is working from home is benefiting. This way you are getting more time with family members. And also what is you are getting more rest as well. So take the full advantage of this experience. Okay, let's reveal a second gift. Okay, so this is my book, which usually sells for 1,095 pesos. Guess what? I'm not going to charge you any money for it. Come on. It's going to be free. Come on, clap your hands. Now, if you want to download, there's a way to do it. You have to sign up, send me a LinkedIn request to join my LinkedIn group, and I will send you a link to download that book. Okay? That's all I request you to do. If you really want a book, you just have to do that. All right? Thank you. Let's go to the next slide. So another gift. I love giving gifts. Let's reveal this gift. So a lot of people come to me on one-on-one coaching. But there are some problems out there that are private that you don't want to share in front of a large group. Of course, I do mastermind groups too, where we have 20 or 25 people coming to me. I usually charge 500 pesos, not 500 pesos, actually I charge $500 US for a 45-minute session. But I have limited spots. If you are interested at a special price, again, you can connect with me through LinkedIn, and I'll be more than happy to reveal to you that secret price. Okay. A lot of people come to me, senior leadership comes to me, because what happens is I bring them back into a place where there's nobody judging them. In fact, leaders are the loneliest people in this world because they cannot go to anybody to express their limitations. They feel everybody's looking up to them. How can he be flawed? In fact, leaders can be flawed too. And this is what you have to learn, that nobody is perfect out there. So you don't have to be perfect. Be the best you can be. Don't try to be perfect. Okay, next slide. So being of service to you brings true happiness to me. It's the same thing for you. If you are going to be serving others, somehow this uplifts your spirit, make you happier too. And see, what we are seeking actually is not happiness. We as human beings are seeking a deeper sense, a deeper meaning, a purpose to live. So the only way to get that deeper purpose or deeper meaning comes through service. And I'm not saying by giving money to others. I'm just saying by doing something good for somebody else. It's like how you would do something for your mother or father or grandparents. Just like take an effort, maybe just by calling somebody and speaking to them for 5 or 10 or 15 minutes might uplift their spirit already. That's all you need to do. A lot of people think service means giving money away. I know we all are tight on cash right now, and it doesn't mean you have to give. But let's say if you made a meal and you have extras, you can share that too. You don't have to be hog and eat more. Actually, we don't eat double portion. We only eat one portion. And I know a lot of you are giving away right now. I have a lot of friends out in the Philippines who are making food for 10 or 12 or 15 people daily and sharing and giving it to people. And don't blame the police out there too. See, they are doing it for your good to stay home safe. So don't try to fight or get angry at them too. In fact, give them a meal. Tell them thank you for serving us. So whoever, even the nurses out there in Philippines who are serving all the sick patients, we should be thankful to the doctors too. So everyone out there is actually thinking about you. So nobody wants to see you hurt right now. Next slide. So these are the different people that I've worked with. As I told you earlier, I worked with a lot of leaders. I worked with actors. I worked with government officials. See, the whole idea is the higher up there you are, the more help you need. Because what happens is you need somebody to listen to you. Like I said earlier, listening is something everybody wants. We all love to talk. How many of us are really there to listen to others? So your employees also want to listen. They want to be listened. They want to be heard. Because we all have feelings that we want to release. And that's the only way we can communicate is through mouth. So it's a great idea to pick up some great listening skills. Pick up courses that are available online right now so you can improve your listening skills. One secret that I would like to reveal for all those who are married, why most marriages fail is when two people stop listening to each other. I'm not saying listening to each other, but when they start judging each other, when they see indifferences in each other, when they see one side is stronger or weaker, that's why marriages fail. So learn to listen, accept. Acceptance is crucial because I know maybe you think you are the perfect person in this world. But the truth is, fine, you are perfect, but the other person has his own reasons to be whoever he is. So don't expect the same perfection in everybody you have. Even look at your family members. You might be a certain way. Your brother or sister might be another way. Your parents are different. But why are you united? Because you have a common last name? No. You have a common reason to be together. You're there to support one another. So do not go against family unless you can really give them a reason to learn or improve from. Stay united. Thank you. Next slide. So, okay, we have actually come a little earlier to our Q&A session. So are we going to take that 2-minute break right now, or are we going to prolong? And if there are questions already, you want to start with.
Thank you so much, Sir Suresh Devnani. Big hand for Dr. Suresh Devnani. Wow, it felt like a spiritual worship service.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to uplift you. I want to uplift everybody's spirit.
And you were able to fulfill your intention of making us feel that we were capable of breaking through sadness and depression. And with that, wow, yes, it's less than 1 hour, but then again, it's so filled with wisdom and centuries-old wisdom on how we can go back to our innocence and how we can be in touch with our being, the spiritual being, the being that is timeless and eternal. Not the physical being which is just here for a short time, but that which is eternal. So thank you, Sir Suresh. Big hand for Dr. Suresh.
Thank you.
Now we'll be pausing for a 2-minute break so that our...
And I want as many questions as possible because we have a lot of time for Q&A. So let's take most of it.
So we have, because we have 43 minutes for Q&A or -3. That's 40 minutes for Q&A.
Yeah.
Type in as many questions as you can at the Q&A box during the 2-minute, break that we'll be having. And for our Facebook Live, type in your question.
And then please download the workbook if you have not already. Because what will happen is if you have any questions from the workbook also, I can help you answer it.
And thank you for your generosity, sir, not only for the workbook, but for the free book that you have given our participants. So don't you go away, everyone.
I want you all to be happier. Thank you.
We are already happy, sir. Thank you so much. And we'll be happier when we come back after 2 minutes for the Q&A. Don't you go away, everyone.
I agree. Thank you.